Good afternoon, everyone. This is Steve with Mount Comfort RV. Today I want to go over with you the Evergreen Everlite 32MKS. Everlite is the flagship of the Evergreen model, so they've pulled out all the stops. They put all the goodies in these ones to make them really, really nice, and especially the construction, which is something I want to go over with y'all today. Moving to the front, all right, you'll notice we got a power tongue jack here, 60 total pounds of propane, two places for batteries, for two batteries, spare tire here. We've got a fiberglass front cap. This is painted as well. Moving along to the sides, you have a nice fiberglass exterior, and believe it or not, we actually have this right here painted. Our fiberglass is painted. Taking a look into our pass-through storage, take a look here. This isn't your typical door, your compartment door. This is a full composite material. Looking inside here, the bow floor goes all the way through. Nice big passages here. We've got interior lights. You got an awning extend and awning retract right here, as we do have power awnings. A power awning. They put a large grab handle on here, makes it easier to get up and down the steps. You've got outside speakers. You've got cable outlet out here, so you can watch TV mounted on the frame here. Plug it into your GFI protected electrical outlet, your other outside speaker. I think we looked at the power awning earlier. You can just get another look at that puppy. I really like this feature here. This is a bunk model. You've seen these doors on the outside of some of them, but I like what they've done here. This bed actually folds up. I'm gonna pin it back here. So I've locked it in place. You take a look around in there, you're gonna see you got plenty of storage. You can put bikes in here, coolers, firewood, you name it. This is a lot of storage you usually won't get on a bunkhouse model like this. And then just lower it back down after you've at least pulled some of it out, and you can sleep on there. Moving around to the back, one thing I did want to point out to you is this is a fully vacuum laminated, six-sided aluminum structure. This is a cage. They've got aluminum framing top, bottom, back, front, and both of your sides, and they vacuum laminated the whole thing here, not just a little bit of it. There's no wood studs in here or anything. And one more thing to sweeten how awesome the construction is of the Everlite, the roof isn't rubber. It's actually a full TPO composite-based material. Sun's not going to break it down. You're not going to get streaks alongside your trailer. It's much less maintenance to deal with than a regular rubber roof. Moving, we got a black tank flush. We've got an outside shower, park cable. We've also got detachable power cord, 30 amp. Your slide walls are also vacuum laminated. Now, one thing I want to go along with how Evergreen does their windows. I don't know if y'all know this, but the windows used in the RV industry, they're compression based. So one inside, one outside, and they push them together and they compress on the materials here. You'll find out a lot of companies that use fiberglass in either a partial, just aluminum sidewalls, or the whole thing aluminum, it doesn't matter. They're not actually going to frame out these windows. So when this window compresses upon itself, all it's compressing on is some fiberglass and Luan backers and styrofoam. That's it. There's no real bite to this window holding it there. That's where a lot of your leaks are going to start. That, and of course your ever-present roof, you always got to pay good attention to. But that does not help not have anything to compress upon. Well, to tell you what Evergreen has done, they have actually bordered all of their window openings with aluminum. So there is a physical bite when that window compresses upon itself. Really helps with the leaks, adds a lot of structural integrity to it, makes your trailer last a heck of a lot longer. Moving along right here, you've got your water heater. This is a gas and electric hot water heater. It is direct spark ignition. Just hit a button. Don't worry about running your gas if you have power hookups. Just keep that hot water running using the electricity. Along here, just see a little bit more storage. They used wherever they can. Same type of composite door I showed you earlier. Take a look here. Just one more. Power cord, like I said, detachable power cord. And we're not going to look under it right now, climbing under it, but I can tell you full certainty this is a fully enclosed trailer, Nice aerodynamics under the bottom, and it's heated in there too to, if you're going out for some winter camping, you're capable of doing that and won't have your tanks freeze. Let's take a step inside and we'll talk about it a little bit more. Hey everyone, Steve again with Mount Comfort RV. This time we are inside the Everlite by Evergreen 32MKS. Let's start with the bedroom. This bedroom setup, it's kind of standard. You have your north-south bed, but one thing I really want to point out is, one, check out the bed. What they've done here is they've made a composite, actually, pillow top mattress. This is actually made out of recycled pop bottles, and I can tell you, this thing is very comfortable. I am amazed. When I first heard of it, I was like, this isn't going to be comfortable at all. But it's phenomenally comfortable, and since it's not cotton or anything like that, it's not going to hold in any of the allergens you're going to get while you're outside. And take a look here. Look at all this space you have to walk between the beds. A lot of them, it's going to come up to about right here, and you're going to have to shimmy. That's always fun in the middle of the night when you wake up, if you've had too much partying outside with your neighbors next to you. Makes it real nice and easy. Real deep closets here, closet space. Overhead cabinets. Personal reading lights. You can't see it, but there's also a TV backer over here. Yep. Fantastic fan above. Moving along right here, kitchen setup. Plenty of counter space, tons of counter space, tons of cabinets, full extension drawer glides, deep double bowl sink. You've got an oven, you've got your stove. Your microwave is also a convection, believe it or not. You can actually cook in this thing. 425 degrees is what it goes up to. Now, this is something I really wanted to go over with y'all. Take a look at this, okay? We didn't even touch on this on the outside with the Evergreen construction because a lot of people know what the aluminum framing is. They know what vacuum laminating is. But this is something I really want to show you. What Evergreen has done, this is an actual cutout of an Everlite. Here's fiberglass. This backer here, this is not Luan. This is what they call their composite tech construction. This is a man-made backer, all right? And here is your interior wallpaper. They also use the same backer here, just not quite as thick. They don't use thick for the interior walls. They do the fiberglass, but still man-made, still no wood. Just to showcase this, to look at what we've done here, we've taken a cutout of an Everlite trailer in November of 2010. And then we took out just your standard Luan-backed fiberglass with Luan backer and your interior wall with Luan backer, just out of a regular old fiberglass trailer, which is what vast majority of people used. Over a year later, December of 2011. Let's open up the Evergreen first. See what we have in here. My wife's gonna kill me if I get this on my clothes. Now, if you can see in the light, what we have here. Got a little bit of pink discoloration to the styrofoam. It might be hard to see. But other than that, we have absolutely nothing. This is solid. There's nothing wrong with this. It's held up great being underwater for this long. See if I can put it back in there. We'll worry about that later. Now, I'm afraid to do this inside, but I'm going to pull out just a little bit of it. If I can. It's actually swelled. I can't even get it out of here. It's swelled so heavily. The wood has actually swelled within the mason jar I've taken in water. Look how dirty that water is. Okay, I don't know if we can see it here, but if you take a look, the Luan's starting to break within here. You can see how dark it is, all the sediment that's in there from the backer that everyone else is using. It smells horrible too. Smells absolutely horrible as it's giving off those gases. Okay, now let's move around to the rest of the trailer. So that's something I wanted to talk to you about. Not only do you have a structure, 6-sided aluminum cage that cannot rot, your backers can't rot either. Think about it. If you're buying this because we have a bunkhouse model for your kids, let's say they're between the ages of 5 and 12, and you're going to keep this for 10 years and then resell it. Go take a look at your regular RV lot, your local RV lot, and see what some of that delamination looks like. Think how that affects your trade value. When you jump into an Everlite, you don't have to worry about that. You take good care of this trailer, you're inside, God knows what kids are going to do, but you're outside, it's going to look, you're not going to have any delam. It's going to look like the day you bought it. It's great for resale value. Years down the road, you and the wife ready, you and the wife, you and the husband are ready to jump into a fifth wheel or more of a couples coach, just phenomenal for resale value. Let's move along. We've got a nice slide here, jackknife sofa. All right. Moving along into the bathroom. All right. This is a nice big bathroom. Big shower, tall skylight, porcelain toilet with a foot flush, not a face flush. If you've ever done this before, you've gone down here to flush it, you forget to close the lid, you're gonna get, it's not gonna be fun. This one, just push it with your foot and you're good. We actually have power hooked up to this right now, so it's wanting to flush. So, moving along out here. If you look at your bunk beds, how I showed you this side came up when we were outside, you'll see you can flip this one up too and put other things in here for your camping adventure. Your fridge does not have the wood panels, which I'm a big fan of. Nothing to slide down, holds nice and easy. 6 cubic foot refrigerator. Should take a look up here. We actually didn't get some of this. We have a Jensen CD DVD player. Hooks up to your Jensen television. Also works your outside speakers. And a nice booth that'll turn into a bed as well. Anyways, I'm Steve with Mount Comfort RV. Come down, take a look at this Everlite trailer. I don't think you're going to be disappointed. It's a phenomenally built trailer, and it'll make somebody really happy. Thanks a lot and have a great day.